Guys, it's here today with a little tutorial type thing on how to install car mods for LSPDFR or GTA in general, not just LSPDFR. I recently got into LSPDFR and those type of mods in GTA because, we all can admit it, the regular GTA has just gotten boring. And I'm in a few LSPDFR policing type based communities, and just there's a lot of questions on how to install mods, car mods in specific. It's kind of confusing on how to do it, and if you do it wrong, then when you start up GTA, it'll re-download the files that you basically messed up, and the car mods won't work, and it's just it can seem confusing, but it's actually really simple. So I'm just going to be doing a really simple tutorial on how to install car mods and ELS lighting type things for those mods in GTA. And ELS, if you guys didn't know, it's an emergency lighting system mod, which just basically makes the lights in GTA a lot better, a lot more customizable, and there's a and you can see, as you can see in the bottom right of the picture here, there's a whole little UI in game for it. And a lot of modders who make cars have chosen to go with ELS just because it's really nice. Like for example, here you can see in this picture, only the lights up here are on. Now I believe that it goes like red, blue, blah blah blah. In ELS, you can customize all that. You can customize the pattern, the lights, all of that. And you can even turn different lights on at a time. So as you see, these lights are off over here. Now these lights are on. It's pretty cool. And a lot of people use it. And this car in specific is unmarked Tahoe. All credits go to the creator, of course. I'll leave a link down to this mod and ELS down in the descriptions. So if you guys like this mod, you can go and take a look at it. And Mr. Potato over on LSPDFR makes a lot of good mods. I use a couple of his vehicles. I use, after it loads, I use this Hellcat here. I use the Tahoe, and there's another one that I use. Oh, yeah, the unmarked Crown Vic. And I just started using the Slick Top right here, and this is actually really nice. But I've chosen just to show how to install this one today. So what you want to do is you want to go to it, download it. If you're downloading from LSPDFR, there's not millions, but there's a lot of mods over here on LSPDFR, not just car mods. There's textures, vehicle models, scripts, characters, blah blah blah. And if you don't like this Tahoe, there's a lot more mods you can go and look at and install. You did not pass the security check. Yes, because I'm a robot. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we're going to go over here and download it. I already have it downloaded and everything, but I'm just going to, re-download and show you guys how to do it. And also, you'll be needing two things, basically, to install this. OpenIV, which is a GTA editor type of thing, and like 7-zip or WinRAR, which just makes it possible to open up this RAR file right here, and it also works with, other type of files like that. So I'm not going to wait for that to install just because I already have it installed. Actually, yeah, I will wait for it. But while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and open up 7-zip here. And pull 7-zip over to this window. And as you can see, unmarked potato ELS. Open that up. There's a whole bunch of the credits, pictures, the model, light, blah, blah, extra files. There's a whole bunch of different type of, default, blue, red, which is going to go with defaults. And the XML file is the, the ELS file. So if we go ahead and open that up, and everything's opens on this window, you can see that it's the ELS configuration here, ELS vehicle configuration file. This is a whole bunch of, confusing things that, it's going to be explained in a different video. So we're going to go ahead and pull defaults up here, and we're going to pull the model out, which has 3 files, FBI2, FBI2 again, and FBI_high. Now these are the vehicle files. We're going to pull that over here as well. Now, I already have it right here, so I'm just going to use these. As you can see, I got the XML file, and I actually have the other files here. Now, if you don't want it to be in the FBI 2 slot, you can basically change it to anything. However, first, if you put like a Tahoe into like the police 4 slot, which is the unmarked Crown Vic, the handling is going to be a little bit messed up. Some mod authors put the recommended handling configuration in their mods. Others don't. But it's just something to think about. If a vehicle is recommended for that slot, usually it should work, and the handling should work out pretty well. Not just what the handling is. It's pretty simple. If the handling isn't correct when you turn corners, your vehicle may flip 430 times. And stuff like that. There's another small little glitch thing on a couple vehicles that if like you get into an accident or like somebody else hits your car, then your vehicle will like clone itself and flip and get stuck in the ground. It's kind of weird. So, if the mod author suggested to do it one way, I suggest doing it that way because they created the mod. They know best. So, I'm going to go ahead and open up OpenIV here, and I always suggest doing backups of your GTA file just in case you mess something up, because reinstalling 60 gigabytes of GTA isn't the most fun, especially if you have a hard, like I personally bought my GTA from Amazon about 2 years ago, so I had to go through all my purchases to go and find the download again. Now we have OpenIV here. I'll put the link down to OpenIV and 7-zip and the mods and all that stuff down in the description below so you guys can go and download that. Now, after you download ELS, which that's pretty simple how to do it, I believe there is an automatic installation on this. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe there is, but there's a pretty simple installation instructions here on how to do it. So, that's not too hard. Now, a couple little tip things. One, back up your game. Always back up your game. I have a backup somewhere. Let's go download. Go over here to external hard drive. As you can see, I have GTA, which is my modded one. Then I have GTA 2, which is my vanilla game. So, if I want to go ahead and play online, I would just switch this over to GTA. The regular GTA, I'll play it, we'll be good. So, go over here to GTA. Actually, I'll open it in OpenIV. Now, over here to ELS, you see a couple little files. That's what I don't even know why that's there, to be honest. But you're going to want to put everything in pack_default. As you can see here, there's a couple XML files for all of the vehicles. As you can see, I already have FBI2.xml here. Now, before you start installing mods and such, one thing I do recommend is using the mods folder. When you first download OpenIV, it was suggested you use the mods folder. I 100% highly suggest doing that. That's just kind of to prevent your GTA from being stupid and being GTA. And basically what it just is you put some of your files in here. Like I've edited these files, and as you can see, there's the update folder, time64 and time64e.rpf. There's a files just from over here, as you can see. So I've edited stuff in here. So if you want to edit or change something over here in the, let's see, the x64a file, you would want to pull that. You would want to pull that file over here to the mods folder. And when tech stuff happens, I don't exactly know what happens, but when you start it, instead of it pulling it from this file, the x64a, it would pull it from the mods x64a. It's pretty simple, and if you mess something up, you can always just delete it from your mods folder and you have the vanilla one right here. Pretty simple. Alright, so we're going to go over here into ELS, pack_default, and what we're going to do is, let's minimize that. We're going to pull, let me actually delete these, but those are the ones we just pulled. Imagine I just pulled this out from the download. So what we would do is we would pull this XML file. One thing, turn edit mode on. That might help. Pull that, bang, that's done. We're going to go back over here to GTA. Now, for most car mods, as far as I'm aware, you put them all in your latest patch day. So as you can see, I have my vanilla update folder right here. right here. This has not been touched. This has not been edited. There is nothing in here because it is not in the mods area. So we're going to go back over here to the mods area. We're going to go to update. We're going to go to the X64 DLC packs. You're going to go to your latest one. If you don't have the latest version of GTA, you might not see 13. You might not see 12. You might not see 11. And as GTA gets updated more and more, you're going to see the numbers go up, 14, 15, 16. You're going to put it in your latest one. If you see 14, don't put it in 13. Well, currently 13 is the latest one, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it in 13. We're going to go to DLC.rpf. We're going to go to X64. We're going to go to levels. We're going to go to GTA 5. We're going to open vehicles.rpf. As you can see, like these vehicles right here, these are the ones that Rockstar Games put in. These are ones that were put in the latest patch day. However, most of these I installed. And with all these police ones too, I installed as well. The riot I installed, the sheriff's, blah, blah, blah. Pretty simple. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull all these other FBI files. And you're just basically going to want them and throw them in there. Makes sense, right? And then that's pretty much it. Once you pull your FBI or whatever type of vehicle files you want and throw them into here, turn off edit mode, close that out, you're done. It's pretty simple. Your vehicle mod should be installed. You can just go ahead and open up GTA, and if you install it in the FBI 2 slot, then go ahead and spawn the FBI 2, and it should work. With ELS, you can pull up the default controls, which I believe I actually have it in one of these files right here. Nope, not that one. That's actually this one right here, the ELS controls. It's pretty simple. The main one is just J. You would hit J, it turns on. There's usually 2 to 3 different modes. Now, one thing, a couple last minute notes I'd like to inform everybody of. If you're installing a new mod, say you install the FBI 2 mod with the unmarked potato over here, the Tahoe, it has ELS. So in your ELS file, wherever it's at, where's my ELS file? In your ELS file, as you see, you're going to have FBI 2. If you install a new car mod that does not have ELS, you're not going to delete, basic common sense. I mean, not common sense, but just basically, you're not going to delete this. You would think, well, this vehicle isn't ELS compatible, so I don't need to delete that, right? For the most part, you're right. But, however, something I've noticed and something that really pissed me off on the vehicles, if there's an antenna or a spotlight or even tail light or something like that, if you have ELS installed or like an ELS folder for that specific vehicle and you don't delete it and you put, a different vehicle in, some of those things might be weird. You won't notice anything right away, but when you turn your lights on, you're, zooming down the street, your tail light might be flashing, or your antenna might be flashing, or your trunk might be flashing, and that's not very realistic. So, if you're getting rid of your FBI vehicle, then, delete the FBI file or whichever vehicle file you're deleting from your ELS. Pretty simple, just something I thought I'd note. So, I think that's about it, guys. I will definitely be, uploading other, tutorials and such, and of course other mod and LSPDFR related videos. And if I didn't make this clear enough, then, just do like Cortana over here and ask me anything. You can ask me anything down in the comments below, and of course I'll get to it, I'll respond, and if you need any help, just let me know. I have nothing better to do than to respond to your comments. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Definitely check out the LSPDFR or LCPDFR community, and definitely check out Mr. Potato. He's got some pretty nice mods, and I'm pretty sure I use his vehicles in my game more than anybody else's. He makes some really good vehicles. I'm thinking about installing this Chevy Silverado too. It looks pretty nice. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright guys, so that was a tutorial for that. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know if it was easy to follow, hard to follow. Let me know. Alright guys, until the next video, see ya!